We should play a game.
Good, because we're here.
Hey, everybody!
Perfect timing.
Welcome to Paws and Claws, the lost tales of Pugmire.
I just realized the bagel camera is wrong. I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Keep talking.
Say goodbye.
Whoopsie.
It's you again.
It's me?
Yeah, there's two of you.
Oh my god, there's two of me.
Just
Can you
cropped
fix
it
that
wrong.
while we're streaming?
Yeah, it's fine. I just
Oh,
cropped
just
it wrong.
leave it.
Give me a second.
Bagel.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Jess, and I'm your guide. I'm not Bagel.
Guide
And-
has a twin now.
Yes, I have a twin. And let's everybody introduce themselves, starting... Oh, good. Bagel's here now.
Yay!
Starting with Lynn.
Hi, everybody. I am Lynn Meyer. I am playing our lovely shepherd, Baguette, one half of a pair of twins, the other half being Bagel, who is now visible correctly, and I'm so happy.
Sure am.
And speaking of Bagel, Gwendy, tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Gwendy B, and I am playing Bagel Corgi, who is Baguette's twin brother. He has tried twice and failed twice to take everyone on a nice camping trip where nothing goes wrong.
Oh,
Ashley, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm Ashley May, and I'm playing Priscilla Plott, who finally got some sleep for about 5 minutes, and then a ghost cat tried to kill her, so she's never sleeping again.
Kat Evans, who plays Lilia Cavalier, is not here. She is flying back from GameWorld, right? So Lilia's probably got bored and went back to the city at this point, honestly. Who knows what Lilia's doing? So let's talk about Alan the cat.
Hi, I'm Alan Engelson. I am playing Snowball, who keeps getting knocked out and keeps having a bad time.
And Alan the dog.
And hello, I am Alan Johnson, and I am playing Grimly, the long-suffering, anxiety-ridden muscle dog of the party, who just wants to have a good time and doesn't.
So who wants to do our previously on our spooktacular episode of Paws and Claws?
I took notes this time.
Grimly, walk us through it.
Yeah, so last time on Paws and Claws, we were going up in the mountains to another spooky cave, I believe looking for some more business with the Friends of Man and the Meowfia, this is where the Meowfia was supposed to be. But instead, we found Morty Corgi, the father of Bagel and Baguette, which is weird, because that's just a dog in a forest, but he was a cool enough guy, which was also very helpful, because we also found some spooky bird things, which we just utterly annihilated. I felt kind of bad about that, actually, because I realized those were living people we killed again.
They weren't really
But-
people.
I mean, kind of.
Morty Corgi wanders around.
It's true.
He does.
Priscilla got put to sleep because she was super tired and full of just madness, and still is, because then a giant regular spooky cat, tried to sit on her chest and smother her to death. Went further into the cave, more spooky stuff happened, creepy glowing torches, creepy trap chests, and then a giant ghost skull appeared, which tried to suck out our brains, and didn't, because we're still here. So we ended off with the skull gone, Morty Corgi having saved our lives probably, or else we would have been dead, and also getting a cool loot of cool chest of spooky loot.
I think it was a team effort between Morty. Morty needed Bagel's assistance.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
get rid of
say-
Actually,
our ghost.
Bagel did do some pretty dope shit.
Thank you. But yeah, that was definitely the most skin of our teeth fight we've had, I think. Probably because we were also like, we have to end the stream in 2 minutes.
Right?
It worked out.
So after the fight, did you all go to sleep? Or
In the
do you
spooky
just-
cave?
I watched over Priscilla so she could sleep.
No.
So
Grimly did not sleep.
Priscilla's kind of getting like micro naps, like she dozes off and then jerks herself awake again and looks around in a mild panic for a minute.
Much
So-
like a cat.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's getting enough rest to get her spell slots back, but she's not getting enough rest to deal with all of her other issues.
Okay.
What's the one where you fall asleep? My mind wants to say sleep apnea, but that's
Narcolepsy.
definitely not it. Thank you.
Also, I don't think anybody thinks that sleeping in the cave is a good idea. But
Okay.
if it was like time to have a rest, maybe outside the cave.
Yeah, definitely on board on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because I told you after we signed off that you could all have like the benefit of a long rest, but I didn't know if you
Mhm.
actually wanted to take one or not.
Yeah,
I
just
think-
not here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty wiped after that. So
Yeah.
Okay. So the next morning, you wake up to a blood curdling scream that you'd been hearing last night and some thrashing in the brush. And you see that the sun is coming up. And where Morty Corgi had been sleeping by your campfire, there are 2 wrapped packages, each labeled. One says to keep your chicken bones in, and the other says, so you remember to stay back.
Well-
Love, Dad.
Dad left presents.
Grimly wakes up with a blood-curdling scream because what the
Yeah, wait, what was the screaming part?
That seemed relevant.
yeah.
You've been hearing that since you got to this area, just no one's investigated it yet.
Oh,
Okay,
so
yeah.
just like another one.
Well, Grimly and Priscilla had to catch up, so that is news to me. Grimly's just
You
gonna
heard
wake
it
up.
too when
Okay,
you
never mind.
showed up.
Just kidding. Grimly's gonna wake up screaming anyway, because that's just the routine now, I guess.
Oh no.
No, Kremley, no.
Priscilla, wait.
No.
Priscilla wakes up and screams and then throws her bag at him.
Why is
Ow.
everyone yelling?
He started it.
Is
Wait.
checking that out and looking at the package.
Isn't Priscilla's bags like full of books and shit? Oh, good. Grimly wakes up, screams, just clonk back down.
I don't want to have to heal anybody yet. Really, the day just started.
Just let him. Just let him
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, just let him sleep.
Just let him go.
Let's see what Dad left us before we go and see what the rest of the day brings.
What's in the boxes? What are our presents?
So, Baguette, you have what you recognize as acolyte robes.
Oh,
They require attunement. While you're wearing them, you get a +1 to your no religion checks. And enemies affected by repelled demons have disadvantage on their saving throws.
Ooh.
Ooh,
these are
fancy.
so nice. Oh my gosh, I love them. Thanks, Dad. This is awesome.
And Bagel, you see in a little sort of bag what are 6 darts that appear to be electrified.
Ooh.
And you recognize them as darts of sparks.
Oh.
And the bag itself is what you would know to be an efficient quiver that connects to extra dimensional space that can hold infinite arrows or bolts. And you now get advantage on your ammo saving throws.
Yay!
Wait, infinite arrows. Do you know what that means? Infinite sticks for dogs.
Infinite dog sticks. Oh my god. Dad is the best. Thank you, Dad.
I picture the two of us just, like I'm getting into my robes and Bagel's like, equipping all that, and we're just like, it's been a while
And-
since Dad's given us presents. These are nice.
Grimly's just gonna sit up on his mat, look over at the bowl of treats, and look over at Snowball and be like, at least you got a heart in a jar.
At least.
Is that
Yeah.
thing still alive?
It's still beating.
It's still beating, so yes. Knowing what this thing does, I probably should not be the one carrying it though.
What does it do aside from beat?
Knowing that it's a magic item, you probably should not be carrying it.
Point taken. Point taken. Yeah, it's anytime someone such as me would go down, it gives better chances of not dying.
Oh.
In gaming terms, advantage on death saving throws.
Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you should hold on to it then, so you don't
But it
die?
has to be used on me.
Oh.
Or whoever may go down.
I like
How-
that we just presume it's going to be Snowball.
Historically speaking.
I know.
Grimly just licks his lips and goes, how does one use a heart on someone, though? Is this going to get really weird again?
Knowing how our lives work, yes, it's going to get really.
I mean, it's a beating heart
really
in a
weird.
bowl. It's already kind of weird.
Maybe they just have to like touch it. Maybe it's only a little bit weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be maximum weird.
I'm imagining like the panicula trying to like with the steak.
Perfect.
Oh no.
I'm going to reach out and touch it if Snowball has it out. Is it warm?
Are you opening the jar?
No, I meant the jar. Like, is the jar warm?
Oh, okay.
I'm just
it's
gonna
like-
reach in and grab a heart.
Yeah, it's like room temperature, but it's you feel it beating in your paws, and you can hear it. In addition to the beating, you hear the liquid between the heart and you kind of sloshing around.
Well,
Grimly looks like he's about to throw up for a second.
probably shouldn't look at that too closely.
Mm.
Well, here's a thought. Do you want me to hold it since, it kind of...
I'm already handing it to you.
Okay. I'll put it in my bag.
So just to put my anxiety at ease a bit, what's the screaming about?
Yeah, we need to find out.
Wait, you don't know?
No.
Ow.
And you've just been sleeping out here?
We were really tired.
It sounds like a badger, right? We knew that much. Yeah. So Priscilla and I learned that there was a badger from the badger group around here who got by an unseen. So it's probably that.
So there's just been an unseen badger around?
Not like here.
Metaphorically and literally.
Yeah.
Grimly's going to slowly crawl back under his bedroll and be like,
hasn't shown up yet.
And as you're debating, you see two cats that you recognized before stick their heads out of the cave. And one of them just goes, "Keep it down! Some of us
Hey.
are sleeping."
You ditched us yesterday.
Yeah.
And the one who would yell kind of like puts his paw over his eyes and looks at you and says, "What happened to you? We were going into the room to talk, and you didn't show up."
You ditched us. There were a bunch of
Left us.
ghosts, and then you were nowhere, and then we had to fight ghosts.
What?
You hurt me.
I think your cave is haunted.
So we went into the cave, and then we heard that badger having a whole hullabaloo. And then there was some sparky magic. The torches got all funny colors, and we just hid and thought you'd be along the way, and you never came. Now you're sleeping out here. Do you want information or not? And the badger howls again, and he just goes, "Quit that racket!"
Can I ask, is this because we're dogs and we've encountered badgers and we talk like people? Are these shouts we're hearing, are these like pain, like horrifying, like, oh, or is this like something going like, ah, like
Oh, my leg.
yeah, is this like a monster? Or is this someone like being like, oh God?
It appears to be kind of an unearthly shriek. Like not something in pain, but like a
Oh,
Yeah.
So
See, I
like,
feel
but like a lot louder.
So like
See, I
badger
feel
in
like
the
that's-
loosest sense of the word.
I feel like that's demanding my attention.
Yeah, that's a lot more concerning all of a sudden.
All right, all
Can
right.
can we not go toward the screaming and talk to the freaking cats that we came here to talk to that ditched us once already?
But
Well,
Yeah, I
they're-
like Priscilla's idea.
They're sleeping. They're trying to sleep.
also, like, unseen or dangerous, and we should probably do something about it. Because
Oh,
Well, let's
Yeah.
talk to the cats, and then maybe, possibly, theoretically, we could deal with the badger thing.
And Baguette's kind of like on her, like on her heels, like, really? Like, you're gonna let me go after the unseen? Okay, as long as you promise.
Waggy tail.
Yeah.
My vote is take care of the screaming first. Let them sleep. Because sleep is very important. I'm just staring at Priscilla.
mortal creatures can go a very long time without sleep and still maintain very high levels of functionality.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand you through those slurs in your voice. Yeah.
And I didn't understand you through trying to describe magic items that you have no business holding on to in the first place.
I don't.
I transform into Priscilla. You have no business holding on to magic items in the first place.
Kill him.
So it's a good thing she really doesn't have any physical strength, like even if she was at 100%, because she tackles him.
Okay.
Just wham!
Oh no.
Give me a strength test
Oh,
against
God.
Snowball's AC.
Bagels in the background, like, I don't think this is constructive.
Guys, I did it again. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
She threw
Bye.
her dice.
Did what?
I think she forgot something.
Oh.
Oh,
Dice.
I
yes,
forgot to do the dice check before stream.
No. Yep. That's okay.
Sorry.
Baguette just kind of looks at Bagel like, this is what happens if you don't grow up with a lot of siblings.
I guess.
Like, this is just par for the course.
It feels like when we were like puppies.
Yeah.
Like, I'm baby, but I'm not that baby.
No. Just kind of wait for them to figure it out.
16 AC.
Oh gosh.
So you just kind of give him a hug, right?
They worked
That's
it
sweet.
out.
What do you do, Priscilla?
Well, she's probably a fair little bit taller than him, being a plot hound, so she does
Oh,
probably
yeah.
just kind of crumple on him to some extent,
Fireball.
and is like chewing on his ear right now.
Jesus.
I start flying in the air.
Well, there they go.
Using my cloak.
Oh goodness.
Give me a strength or dex save to stay attached to Snowball, please.
You got this.
I don't got this.
How high are you flying, Snowball?
10 feet.
Okay.
Butterfly in the sky.
All right.
I mean, I could fly twice as high.
I'll use my dexterity because that doesn't have a penalty.
Okay.
13.
Okay, I would say one paw slips from him, so you're kind of dangling, but you're tall enough that if you dropped it, wouldn't do you damage.
Get off
Snowball.
my ear.
Apologize.
Did you guys not fly? That's really dangerous.
Apologize.
No.
And at this point, a massive badger with
Oh,
bloodshot
cripes.
eyes foaming at the mouth
Uh,
bursts out of the woods and screams. And everyone make
I'm
a
sorry.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Just runs
Constitution.
over.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
natural 20.
Trying to
Okay.
sleep.
Way to go. 18.
19.
Oh no.
Constitution. Hey, 14.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
3.
Oh.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
I rolled
What
a
did
2.
Baguette get? Baguette, what did you get?
18.
Okay. So Grimly and Bagel, you are going to take. Once I get out all my dice, how about that?
I'm nervous.
6 thunder damage,
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay.
and everybody else takes 3.
Oh, did a 17 not pass?
Oh, I thought you said 13.
No,
17 passes. Okay,
13
that
plus
passes.
4, 17.
Oh, okay, then yes,
Yeah.
that passes. Just Bagel.
Yay.
I got a 2+1.
Nice.
And
Oh no, 3 damage.
let's see. And the wood and stones from your camping material just shatter.
Intimidating.
Just like our regular camping supplies, though, right? Like our stuff is okay?
Anything not being worn or carried takes that damage.
Oh, man, my
So
tent.
If it's non-magical,
My tent.
takes 6 or it takes 6 damage.
Mm.
not worn or carried. Oh no, that means my tent, my bedroll.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, your bedroll's fine because it's not wood or stone.
Yeah.
That's what you think.
Yeah, I hope so.
A bag of
Everybody's
books
just been
goes
dragging around a
tumbling.
slab of stone.
Oh gosh.
Grimly's like,
bag
here's
of-
my plywood bedroll.
Oh, that's right. You threw your
Therapeutic.
books.
Right.
Yeah, bag of books just goes tumbling across the camp, and she's just like, "Oh."
And let's have some initiative.
Oh
All
boy.
right.
Okay. What's my plus 2?
Uh,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit. 20.
There we go.
Unnatural, but 20.
unnatural 20.
You
21.
son of a bitch.
Who got a
19.
21?
Bagel.
Bagel.
Oh my god.
If you ever wonder why Snowball dies, this is why. Use all your luck on these rolls.
Yeah.
I'm only at a 13.
I rolled
who
a
had
19, which is like the highest I've ever gotten on initiative
Priscilla's
in
a
this game.
19? And Baguette had a 13?
Yes.
All right, so Bagel or the Badger can go first. What would you like?
I would prefer Bagel to go first.
Just let the Badger have this, man.
I got an 18 on my initiative. I want to go first. Or not.
Okay,
I rolled
you
an
can-
18. I rolled an 18. I got a 21. I want to go first.
Okay,
I want to shoot the badger.
shoot that Badger.
I take out my longbow and I'm gonna shoot him. 21.
That hits.
All right. Ooh. Please take 8 points of bow damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action shoot again.
Okay.
Ho, 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 ho. Mm, 9
Okay.
to hit.
Oh, to hit.
I was like, really?
No. He's
rolled-
wearing armor and it just kind of pings off of his chest.
That's fair. All right, I'm gonna retire that d20 for a bit. That's my turn.
Okay. And at this point, that Badger is just gonna run right towards you. And attack you with an axe.
Rude.
Yeah, let's do that.
At least it's only an axe.
Yeah.
That doesn't do very well. Well, maybe. 13 to hit.
Nope.
All right. But now that he's up in your face, he's gonna try and bite you.
Hmm.
And that would be probably also not that great. 15.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm wearing medium armor.
So you just have a frothing badger right in your face.
Ah!
Watch out, it has rabies.
Ah!
I mean, unseen.
And Grimly, it is your turn. Or Snowball, whoever you would like to go first.
What's your dex bonus?
Plus
Alan?
3.
Oh yeah, you go first.
I'm just gonna look at the badger, look at Priscilla. Where do you want to be dropped off?
Nowhere.
Just stay in the air.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna fly towards where he came from.
Mm-hmm.
The best I can, drop Priscilla off
Okay.
and get her off me. And then I'm gonna say, Taro, activate the charged collar once she is off me.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
importantly.
Priscilla probably, like, as you tried to head for the ground, like, clawed off onto it like a tree branch or something, because she is not going down where the badger is.
Wait, you're holding on to me, or
No, she like
No.
clawed off onto a tree branch.
Oh,
And is like,
okay.
she's not going down there, but she's at least no longer holding on to you.
I'm imagining like Tigger stuck on a tree in
Oh,
the blustery
no.
day.
And then I'm gonna activate the charge collar, saying
Okay.
Taro, and then I'm gonna go in with my battle axe
Okay.
and try and swing. Do it. Oh, what are these rolls right now? That's a 22.
Yeah,
Nice.
that hits.
Heck yeah.
Is this where all of my luck has been? That's 8 points of damage.
It's not a silver battle axe, right? Though.
It's just a regular battle axe.
Okay. Cool.
That's all it's listed as.
Okay. Grimly, you're up.
How big is this thing?
It is a larger than. Oh, you didn't see the badgers before. You just saw their tracks.
Nope.
I would say it's. Have you seen a badger before? You've been in the
Yes.
wilds. Okay. This is
Oh,
larger.
Grimly, not Alan the person.
Yes.
No.
Grimly. I know Alan the person. I've seen a badger. This is an unusually large badger. I would say this is a badger about as big as in Newfoundland. So let's say like 7 feet tall and like ripped.
Oh. Cool. Grimly, in that case, is going to pull the maul off of his back,
Mhm.
start towards it, and then seeing this swole ass badger, he is not actually going to attack. He's just going to kind of freeze, and I'm going to take the defend action
Okay.
and just kind of stand there like, I should probably help Bagel, but this is horrifying.
Oh, we found Lilia's new boyfriend.
I didn't want to
Right?
interrupt the flow of conversation, but yeah.
Okay, so it's good. Priscilla, my dear, you are up. You are clinging to a tree.
So, how close is the badger to where our campfire was?
I would say he's just come out of the woods, but then he ran to Bagel, so now he's pretty close to the
Okay.
campfire.
Is
He
there
was about 60 feet away, but he zoomed right up into Bagel's face.
okay? So, is there any sign of like any embers or any flame still coming from the campfire?
Sure.
Is he within 10 feet of the campfire?
Bagel, how close were you to that campfire?
I mean, I was probably pretty close because I'm good at fire safety, and I don't know if anyone else here is. Somebody
Almost
should be watching the
assuredly
fire.
not.
Sure.
Okay.
So Splorch drops grease, overlapping the embers and the badger.
This is
But
the
careful
opposite
not
of
to
fire safety.
What about
But
Bagel?
with enough safety to not get it on Bagel.
Yay.
Okay.
Like,
I appreciate you. Bagel does not.
Is it an immediate deck save or just when he moves?
Each character standing must succeed on a dex saving throw or fall prone. A character that
Okay.
enters the area or ends their turn there must also make a dex save.
So that was a 5. So I'm guessing he's on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Flump.
Good.
And I don't know if he's catching fire or not, but that's up to you.
see. We'll see what happens on his turn. And Baguette, it is your turn.
How damaged does this apparently unseen possessed badger look?
Not terribly.
Not terribly.
A bit.
Okay. Well, Baguette's feeling, newly invigorated by the present from her dad that she's wearing, and she is going to grasp her holy symbol, and she is going to say something to herself about defending your home, quoting the code of man, and she is going to cast Wolfpack.
Ooh.
What's that?
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. So, you call upon those canines who have fallen before you, summoning non-corporeal wolves and dogs of all kinds to rush around you and up to 4 other characters with a range of your choosing. Anyone who attempts to enter the affected area or starts their turn there must make a Constitution saving throw against your spell saving throw difficulty, taking 2d6 force damage and are knocked prone, trampled by their feet. On a failure. On a success, half as much damage is taken and they remain upright.
Hot diggity.
Yep. So yes, she is just calling upon those who have gone before to help protect she and her friends.
Awesome. So that protects you and up to 4 other characters?
Yep.
That's everybody.
Yep.
All right.
I was doing the math. I was like, hey, that's perfect.
That is perfect.
Technical question. So do I have like spirit wolves flying around me while I'm flying?
You better.
It just says it just says
they're on the ground around you.
It just says they rush around you and up to 4 other characters. So it doesn't
I think they're
say,
like in a circle around beneath you.
So
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
but they're there to help protect you.
All right.
They're there to help.
I mean, I'm sure you could see that this is something that Baguette has summoned forth. So, yes. And yeah, I think that's all I can do right now. Everything else would be a full action, unless it counts as my having been targeted by a melee attack, but I don't think I have.
You weren't,
yet. No, then that's all I can do right now. So I would just do that, bring them up for protection.
All right. Bagel, you are up.
All right. Sorry, I was reading the rule book real quick to see if I can use a bow at point blank range, and I haven't found anything that tells me I can't.
You also have darts.
I do have darts.
Yeah,
I don't know what they do yet.
I think you can still use a bow at point blank.
Yeah.
You might get disadvantage.
Yeah, it's
I don't
just
know.
a disadvantage because it's like right in your face.
Okay. I was trying to see if that was like the case, because I didn't actually find that in the rules yet, but was, skimming. So in that case, what do my darts do? Did I have time to figure that out? Darts of sparks? Or was I just sort of like, this is nice, I'll look at it later?
They add lightning damage.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'll throw a dart. I want to know how this works. It's like a proficiency.
Right in his face,
deck.
just.
Yeah. Wait, is that also disadvantage because it's a range thing?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then never mind.
Although it would also be at advantage since it's prone, so it evens out.
Oh,
Okay.
you could shank him with a dart.
Right.
I was about to say, just stab him with it.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna shoot him because then I can shoot him twice. So just a straight roll for point blank longbow.
Okay.
15.
Yeah.
Yay!
You find a weak chink in his armor.
All right. Go bagel go. Ooh. 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Bonus action, fire again. For a 16 on the die. So
Yeah,
23.
that happens.
Oh ho ho. Another 7 points of bow damage.
All right.
And since it's prone, I'm going to back up.
Okay.
This might provoke still, because you can probably attack from the ground, but like, I'm leaving.
No, that's fine because he is prone.
Okay.
And he is at this point, being on the ground, the embers have started to catch fire. And he takes 2 points of fire damage before standing up and barreling towards Grimly.
Oh, nice.
And
Not nice, actually. But
to get to you, he has to succeed on a con throw against the wolves. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
So Constitution saving throw against my spell saving DC, which is 14 right now.
Okay, so that is 18.
Okay. So on a success, he still takes half damage.
Okay.
So it would be 2d6 force damage. So he's taking half.
Okay. Do you want to roll me that or do you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Okay. I have my dice in like little pockets. So that is 6 damage.
Okay.
So he takes half of that?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's looking not great.
Good.
as it should be.
And now he's gonna try and bite Grimly.
Ow. Don't do that.
And that's a 20 to hit.
Disadvantage because I was defending.
Oh yeah. That's a 21.
That still hits that. Oof.
And so
Ooh.
so that is 10 piercing damage, and give me a
Oof.
con save, please.
Oh, I'm sure I'll make this at least. 11.
You are stunned for 1 minute.
For a minute.
That's
Yeah.
so long.
All right, well, just gonna pack up here, guys. I'll see you in a while.
No kidding.
Come back at like 9:30.
Yeah, I'll be back.
And now he is going to zoom over to Baguette. And he'll do that save thing again.
Well, he's got to. Yep, he's got to try it.
Get through
Let's
your
see.
wolves.
Get through my wolves.
So that's 12.
He does not make it, so he takes the full amount of damage.
Okay. Plus 4.
It's still 4 more points of damage. So.
Yep. And now he's going to try and bite you.
Oof.
Actually, no, he can only bite one a turn. He's going to try and hit you with his axe.
Question.
Yeah.
Because I do have that other fun new spell, and it's technically I wasn't sure the way it was worded because it's a reaction that I can take when I'm targeted by a melee attack.
Oh, yeah.
Does it go into effect when I can see that I'm about to be that he's targeting, or do I have to wait till after he makes the attack? Because I was not clear on the wording.
Yeah, I think that is one that also. Let me see what it does. That is under shepherds. Hear her.
I love it. It's called WAG.
Cute.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about repel. Sorry.
No. I mean, I can do that one too.
That one.
But-
Okay.
But WAG is specifically a reaction, which you take in
Yeah.
response to being targeted by a melee attack.
Uh,
And because it just says you take it in response to being targeted.
yes, I think you get +2 to your defense.
Right. But can I take it before? Do I take it? like,
Yeah,
as
you
soon as I
take
see
it
him
to
winding
like
up?
so he doesn't hit you.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I would like as soon as I see him winding up to make an attack on me, I would cast WAG on myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
since
as soon
that's
as you're targeted, but before the damage goes through.
Yeah. So that gives me a +2. Okay.
Okay.
Because I need it because I'm squishy. So
So let's see what that would
it
be.
may not make a difference, but I'm gonna try.
He doesn't hit you anyway because he got
Really?
an 8.
Well, I
Oh.
didn't need to spend that spell slot, but hey, it's fun to try.
He's just kind of standing at you with an axe, frothing at the mouth.
That's okay. I mean, it's still up and active until the start of my next turn anyway. So if anything else happens,
And Grimly is stunning.
Yeah, I'm just here,
Yep.
bleeding.
And now it's Snowball's turn.
Wait. Did we skip? No, never mind. The thing went. I thought that was Baguette's turn because she got to do cool things. Never mind.
Nope.
Carry on.
All right. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna as a bonus action, can I throw the cube of visions?
Yeah.
ooh,
I'm gonna throw the cube of visions in between him and Baguette.
It's about to
Okay.
get spooky.
Yeah.
Roll me some dex just so that it goes where you want it to go.
Oh, that's not a great roll. Just Dex?
Yes.
10.
Okay, I'm going to say it goes slightly off. You go between it and Bagel. You go for the wrong corgi.
Mm,
And now it is sitting in some crackling grease.
that's
Yummy.
okay. And then I'm gonna go at it if I can with my axe again.
Okay. What were you trying to do with the cube of visions? Distracted, I assume?
Yes. Just
Okay.
like more like have it so it's distracted and there was something between it and our healer.
Okay. I mean, there's spirit wolves.
Something else. So
I
now
understand.
we have rogue visions of like pumpkins and witches. And...
Yeah, so as you run, you see this box kind of, it's not on fire yet, but it's very warm and starting to crackle. And you see spinning visions of pumpkins and witches as you run.
Yep.
So are you still aloft or have you landed?
No, I'm being aloft. Since the grease caught fire, I'm just gonna stay up high.
Okay, give me an attack.
Oh man, 18.
That hits.
There you go.
It's
Like I
like
said.
a whole new snowball.
Yeah, I
Yay.
know. Oh, that is 11 points of damage.
All right. So at this point, where were you aiming for him?
Knowing he's looking at Baguette, I was probably gonna try and aim for like the neck.
Okay. So I'm going to say you basically cut off his nose.
Oh,
Oh dear Lord.
And just like blood and foam starts to come out right after, the bot said this is family friendly. But yeah, and just like foam and blood and bile starts emanating from this badger. And he's still standing somehow, but he's starting to shake. And now it's Priscilla's turn.
Okay. She wanted him to be on fire, and he's not being on fire, so she's getting really aggravated at that right now. So she's about to fire an elemental.
He's a little
ray
bit on
him.
fire.
He's not on fire enough, all right? There's a very specific level of on fire she was going for here, and he has not reached it. So he's getting a heat elemental ray fired on him.
Do it.
19 on the die.
Yeah, that
There you
hits.
go.
And damage 7.
Not bad.
All right. So as you shoot at him, probably right through his nose, you see like heat just emanate through his body, and he starts to cook from the inside to the outside.
Tasty.
Ah,
And shaking, he falls to the ground.
All right, we're starting to approach that level of burning she wanted.
And he stops moving.
I would
Thank you,
too.
everyone, for joining us with this family-friendly podcast.
Yeah.
oh,
It's cartoon violence. It's fun.
Yeah.
for
What
the
kind
record,
of cartoons did you watch?
And you see
Looney
just
Tunes.
blood
Wile E.
come out
Coyote?
of his eyes like tears. And he lies still.
Oh, now he was sad.
So, for the record, real quick, I should have had disadvantage on my last round of attacks. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm a dirty cheater, but now we know. Carry on.
Was a way
Honestly,
on your
that's one
conscience
of
there, huh?
that's kind of
Yeah.
one of like the weirdest things of the 5e system. It's like, all right, point blank, you should have disadvantage. They're prone, you should have disadvantage. And it's like you're literally standing on top of them with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And they don't have the ability to move very much.
Yeah. But
I
just
don't
like,
see how this is
I
still
need
a
to check and see how
disadvantage.
it's different for Pugmire.
No,
Yeah.
If it is.
I checked, and at least as far as the point blank goes, it's definitely still disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure prone as well. But yeah, just heads up for people who are looking to this stream as a like, oh, would I like
As a
to play
guide.
Pugmire? Yeah. How do I play Pugmire? First of all, huge mistake. Second of all, that particular rule I played wrong. So anyway, melting badger. Yeah.
We've all been there.
Melting badger.
Oh, an attack. An attack roll against you when prone has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. So we
Okay.
didn't cheat. We did it
Yeah.
right.
Oh, great
Okay.
news, everyone. I'm not a cheater. I'm a liar. All right. Good to know.
I'm gonna fly down and like if we are we out of combat?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Grimly
gonna
is still stunned, but you are out of combat.
Okay.
You'll be all right, Grimly. I go down to the badger.
I'm bleeding.
I would like to, just in case, take that axe away from him. Is it? Can I even lift it?
Yeah, it just appears to be a regular battle axe.
Okay.
And he also has a javelin.
Okay. I'll take both weapons so he's disarmed if he comes back, because weirder things have happened.
He'll still have his teeth if he comes back. But...
I mean, it's teeth.
For now.
I will take his teeth.
Yeah.
No. No, I'm just gonna take the weapons away
Okay.
from him. I'm gonna go over to Grimly and just kind of like slap him and be like, Grimly, you okay?
Don't be rude.
Grimly, you.
I'm here for a minute, so I think
So-
that's how much longer I
yeah.
got on that.
Oh, a little bit. You can speak a little bit.
Can I? Oh, okay. I thought
You
I couldn't
can.
speak
You
instead.
can't move, but you can speak falteringly.
Speak
Just
falteringly.
gonna be like, snowball bleeding.
I'm not
It gets-
bleeding, but thank you for.
Beckett's gonna come and check out Grimly.
Snowball, just
How badly he's hurt.
stay right there, please.
Oh,
How badly hurt is Grimly? She's doing a diagnostic basically on him.
I mean,
He
To
took
quote-
10 points of damage, right?
combined, I'm at 29 HP out of 42.
Oh.
Oh goodness.
So a little beat up. There's some tooth marks, in my neck. There's aside from that,
Well, she can get you part of the way back. Right now, she'll cast Cure Wounds,
thank you.
and that'll give you. Okay, let's see. Do you want? I can do this. Let's see. 1d8 plus my modifier.
After smacking Grimly a few times, Snowball suddenly remembers my cube and flies over to try to save the cube of vision.
Bagel's over
Um,
there trying to put out the fire too.
So now that the priorities of Bagel and the cube have been handled, you guys hear a very quiet, pathetic sound from up in a tree going, "Help!"
Priscilla, are
I
you okay?
No.
After grabbing the cube, I fly towards Priscilla.
Give me a deck save, Snowball.
Okay.
See if you get some fire on you.
That's cocked. That's a 21.
Yeah, you're fine. And the cube appears to be burned, like charred at the bottom, but otherwise just has kind of a nice little char pattern along the sides.
Ooh.
Images are not damaged.
I added character. I'm gonna fly towards Priscilla, but
Okay.
not close enough that she can grab me. Apologize.
For what?
For biting my ear.
You deserved it.
I fly away.
Oh.
Bagel trots over to the bottom of the tree and says, he did kind of start it, but also biting him was an unnecessary escalation.
He deserved it.
No. We're all adults here. Biting isn't an appropriate solution to your problems.
Fine. I don't need any of this. She slips.
I try to catch her.
A corky trying to catch a fly.
Yeah,
Sounds
really
like an
good strike.
absolutely awful
Check.
idea.
Bagel.
2.
Oh no.
So
no.
you drop her,
That's fair.
and Priscilla, you're gonna take 2 points of falling damage.
Boom.
Baguette is ignoring that right now because they look like they're okay. Grimly gets 10 points of healing back.
Ooh.
And you get a chance to make a if the guide says it's okay, you get a chance to make a wisdom saving throw to remove the condition that you have affecting you.
Ooh, very
Oh.
nice.
What saving throw?
Wisdom saving
Okay.
throw. Difficulty
fail.
is oh no. You're really shook up, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little on the stunts.
I would
I'm
say-
sorry, my cat's sitting in my lap just chewing on my arm. Could you not? Be gone, criminal.
Aw,
There goes the crime doer.
Well, at least you're a little bit, healed. So
Thank you.
While
Am I? This
I
sun
would
only
say
lasts for
you're
a
pretty
minute,
much
right?
back at this point. Yeah, it's
All
been
right.
about a minute. They've had
Mm.
shenanigans over by the
Oh.
tree.
Okay, thank you,
Wow.
Baguette.
while all of this happens, Snowball's also gonna take out his shovel, put out the fire. He's gonna put the shovel away, and then walk into the cave.
Thank you for
Good.
putting out the fire.
Priscilla's gonna try and dust like blades of grass and twigs and stuff off. She's still got some sticking out of her fur, and she's just gonna drop after him.
Bagel's gonna look for arrows real quick.
So
You have
We're-
advantage on it now.
I do, which is good because I rolled a 7 and a 19.
okay. I think I'm going to go after those two so they don't kill each other. And Baguette heads into the cave.
Grimly, are you okay?
I'm still bleeding a bit, but better thanks to Baguette. Did I miss anything?
I mean, we killed the unseen badger, so that's good. It also busted up our tent, so that's less good. But now everyone's going
Oh.
into the cave, so if you're feeling okay, we should probably go too.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Did I? Just gonna rub my neck. Did Snowball hit me?
Let's see. Bagel did not see this, so he genuinely says, I don't think so. That doesn't sound, well, it maybe sounds like snow. I didn't see anything.
Okay.
I was worried about the fire.
No, I don't blame you. It was kind of scary.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna go catch up with the others.
Is anyone going to try and repair your tents? Or are you
100%.
just leaving them?
I mean, Bagel will like spend time to gather up all the stuff and be like, we are fixing this.
Yeah.
We are scouts. We are resourceful. We could repair our own tents.
I'm gonna say just roll me some survive, I
Okay.
think, to do that.
You're strong, independent doggos.
Strong, independent doggo. 16.
Okay, they're not perfect, but they'll do.
It was a
You
rush
just-
job. Everyone was leaving without me. Like, I did my best.
You won't get like excellent sleep on them, but you will be somewhat rested.
Okay.
You might need to
Perfect.
just spend some more time
All right.
to get them back
All right.
fully repaired.
Let's go talk to the Meowfia.
All right.
Right.
The thing we were going to do 3 weeks ago.
So Snowball and Priscilla, you walked right in.
Mm-hmm.
And you see one cat kind of standing over a cook fire with a skillet, cooking up some robin's eggs, and occasionally casting a spell that appears to maybe be like spicing things. The other one, he recognizes the leader, who is also the one yelling at the badger before, is reading a book in a corner, and the other two still seem to be sleeping.
Kill the badger.
And the one who's reading looks down from his book and just goes, "Thought I heard some quiet. Good on you."
You're welcome.
And he kind of stretches out his back and then picks the book up again.
I'd like to note Snowball is not on ground level. He's like Cheshire Cat, like just up in the air.
Should never have
Ominous.
given you that cloak.
I love it.
Best cloak ever.
Yeah, yeah.
And the one cooking kind of has his back to you. And he slowly turns and sees you floating there. Says, "Oh my goodness." And almost drops the skillet. That's a
No. Don't drop the food, please.
that's a neat trick.
Got a lot of those.
Monkey Paws. Sandy Root, wake up. We've got company. Time for breakfast.
Is there breakfast for us?
Goes,
I can
Would
get.
you really kill that badger?
It's dead outside.
You can go get it if you want. It's pretty big,
It's-
though.
And it's quite a mess.
Well. And he kind of eyes the cat in the corner. And then you see him put his paws over the eggs and start muttering to himself. And you see the eggs just multiply. He goes, "I think we have enough."
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got some treats if anyone wants some. I'm gonna take out my bowl and just be like, "Chicka, chicka, chicka."
Aw.
Breakfast candy! Bagel is so excited. Our parents never let us have treats for breakfast.
I love treats. Oh, should I add this to the eggs or just have it? No. Side meal.
Both?
Yeah, just get in on that. I'm just gonna start doling out whatever treats are in there.
Okay.
We've had a hard
Ah!
morning. This is welcome.
And the one cooking just says, "Well, of course, I know I met some of you the other night. Not all of you. Please, add your treats. My name is Almond Beans. And you are? I met Snowball and Bagel.
Almond beans.
That's my name.
Okay, clarifying because. All right, I like that name.
Which,
And you are?
out of curiosity, was Bagel directed at like a specific corgi?
He only met one of you.
Okay.
But did he get the right one?
No.
Good.
He just kind of looked in a Korgish direction.
Fair.
And Bagel.
Okay, so
I thought Bagel introduced himself as Butter.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Butter Corgi.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
Oh.
a Bouter.
Boutoir.
Yes.
Well, hi, my name's Grimly. Don't mind the blood, it's from the badger.
Ah, cursed blood, cursed blood.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't touch that. It was quite a. He licks his paw and then starts brushing your clothing that has the blood on it and goes. It's not very tasty, but with enough of this, you can really do a number on someone. Yes, this is the cursed blood.
Baguette's a
I'm
little
sorry, what?
disquieted right now.
Grimly's
Yes, you can poison a fellow with this.
just gonna start vigorously sort of like scratching his neck like
Don't break the skin if you've got cursed blood on you. It's no, it's a bad idea.
But what if I have cursed blood in me?
Well, scratching is gonna get it in you, so stop.
He goes, I believe Monkey Paws would pay you for that item of clothing. He makes a tincture of cursed blood.
Who?
Oh, Monkey Paws, wake up! And kicks a cat in a sleeping roll. With them stretches.
Grimly just immediately just rips off his shirt and just throws at him.
And just from the bedroll, a paw raises up and catches it. Pulls it under the bedroll and goes, cursed blood, you say?
Yeah, you can keep it. I don't want it anymore. Guys, do any of you have a shirt? Also, for reference, Grimly's like that dude who looks completely like straight, but then like straight and flat. But when you take off the shirt, he's just weirdly ripped.
I was gonna ask.
Super jacked Grimly.
Yeah, like it's just he's got like the full 6-pack and like.
I assume like if you built a Grimly sim, you just put like the muscle thing all the way up and the body fat thing all the way down.
All the way down, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Grimly's a swimmer.
Yeah.
Baguette's a little thrown off by all of that right now,
Listen, it was scary.
especially the cursed blood, but then seeing Grimly shirtless like that, like she did not expect that.
I have an extra shirt, but I don't think it's gonna fit you.
I'll take it. I don't
Okay.
like it.
Crop top.
Okay. Bagel
And-
always carries spare clothes when he's camping, so he gives you a shirt. It's got a
And just,
picture
like,
on it.
Does the shirt say saucy?
No, it's probably like an old camp shirt, so it's got like a couple trees on it, and it's just like a tent, sweet tent kind of shirt.
I'm
I'm
imagining like
so-
Ross in the Frankie Says Relax t-shirt.
I so need art of that right now. I'm just saying, please, someone.
You
Yeah,
can
no,
still see
Grimly's-
like 6 of his 8 abs.
Grimly's gonna pull it on and just be like, "Thank you."
It looks good.
Hi, I'm Baguette. I'm Bagel's sister. Nice to meet you.
Who's Big L? I meant Butter.
That's
Oh.
me. And just sort of elbow Baguette. That's me. I'm Butter.
Butter. Yeah, we have a lot of siblings. I lose track.
Are
Yep.
you a couple? Baguette and Butter.
No, we're
Oh,
siblings.
that's weird.
We're twins.
Oh.
But the two go together.
Butter does go on. Anyway. Anyway.
No, we're not following that
No.
line of thought.
No, we're
Did you
we're-
bring
siblings.
baguettes?
Let's
Siblings.
not go down that road again.
No,
I would love some baguettes for these eggs.
I don't think
Do you have a croissant?
I'd start digging in my backpack in case I have baked goods, but I don't think I brought any. The other rest of the party might have because we stopped by Coppers.
Priscilla ate everything that she had. So
Perfect.
Once upon a time, we had croissants.
I got nothing.
So catch us up. Those of us who weren't here before. Trying
Well,
to change the subject, really, absolutely. Baguette's so trying to get out of the awkwardness.
Very valid, honestly.
Yeah.
Almond Beans just goes, well, the 2 nights ago, there was last night, there was an alarm that went off, and I came out, and there were 2 dogs, and this fine cat, a compatriot, a coworker of mine, I suppose, and he did not set off the alarm, but we went to have a conversation, then no one showed up, then the lights changed, everything was very strange and noisy, and then we went to bed, and then that badger who's been really guarding us inadvertently, but keeping, strangers and ruffians and hullabaloos away, is now, I suppose, dead because, Jasper said that he was preventing everyone from sleeping. I think Jasper's just kind of grumpy, if you ask me. But I suppose you're done with him. Now you've delivered some cursed blood to Monkey Paws, and we're about to have a final breakfast.
That was surprisingly succinct.
Well, when you spend all your life behind the books, working for Mancers, you've got to move things along, don't you?
Yeah.
Truth.
Would you like some coffee?
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
He pulls a
Yes.
big, percolator out of the fire. Let's bring your services around and starts pouring for everyone.
So welcome.
Sandy Root, get out or I'm pouring this on your pillow. And the cat just sticks 2 paws out from under a bedroll and starts kneading. And you just hear, put in the cup.
Oh, these are the right guys we were supposed to meet, right?
I love them.
Okay. So we're here. We're having what, an information exchange?
Oh, yeah. We didn't get to tell you before we left the camp. We're here to tell them about the Friends of Man because they're not gonna like what they're up to either.
Oh, no, probably not.
At that, you see Jasper just not put his book down, but you see him kind of look over the corner of his book, and he no longer appears to be reading.
Hi.
He's kind of watching you.
Howdy.
So somebody else want to tell him, or I'm gonna tell him because I'm gonna be really blunt about this.
No, you go for it.
Should we enjoy our breakfast first?
I'm done already.
Oh wow.
I've got coffee.
Like Figgle eats faster.
Yeah. Let's eat and talk. Eat and talk.
AB, I thought we didn't have enough for visitors.
So, you ever heard of the Friends of Man?
Which cat are you talking to? Jasper? Almond
Yes.
Beans the cook? Okay. Jasper goes, racist group in Pugmire, yes. Don't like cats.
So, we heard that they've been working with the Meowfia. But I don't think you guys know entirely what they're up to, or you would not be on the same page with them.
Well, I suppose if that's what headquarters wants to do with their loans, I mean, who doesn't work for the Meowfia at some point or another, right?
They're trying to drive
Hey.
every cat out of Pugmire. All of them.
Oh, so they think that's what they'll do to not pay us back, huh? We'll take more than that to keep the smile away.
Okay, but I don't think that's just to not pay you. That is their actual end goal. The whole point of this is to get rid of all the cats.
Also, like by raising dead cats.
Oh yeah, necromancy.
Right.
Yeah.
Necromancy. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's like also a bad thing.
Right.
When you say raising dead, everybody give me a notice check.
A notice check, if you will.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Oof. Okay, that is a big hot 8.
Okay.
I have advantage, but I still only rolled a 10.
Not a what? Oh, that's
17.
Snowball's back. 0.
Oh,
Nice.
You were there when it mattered, though.
We had a good run, Snowball 2.
So, Priscilla and Baguette, you notice that as soon as you start talking about necromancy, Almond Beans' eyes just like light up. And as he's serving out eggs, he starts kind of like standing up
excited
straighter.
or
Yeah.
okay.
It's not the
You're less
ideal
freaked out by
reaction.
this than I expected.
Yeah.
And Jasper just, well, Who would want to get rid of all the cats in Pugmire? Who else would do all their dirty work for the nobles? Things you dogs think they're too good for.
They want to raise the dead, specifically the Smilodon family.
And Jasper just goes, the who? And I bet Almond Beads does have a reaction. And he drops the plate that he's currently bringing over to put on a table.
Take it you know the name.
Well, that's, oh my gosh, this cat. Well, I don't know what family of which you speak. There's no such name in the monarchies, not in the large families, not in any of the major houses.
Come off it.
That
You
name?
might be able to fool them, but I know better.
I can go outside and gather my books from like 4 different shrubs, and I can show you a lot of stuff. I honestly, at this point, I could probably teach a symposium on the Smilodons. In fact, if you got nothing better to do with your day, I can just start right now, and like we can keep going until you remember.
I said, well, that. Give me a. He says, the Smilodon family doesn't exist. No. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
Cats.
Bad cat. Sorry. Let's see. Give me a check of a thing that I'm gonna say. The one that either bluff or persuade.
Persuade. She is not bluffing about talking
Okay.
for hours on end. I'm just gonna say it right now. Okay, we'll get that one later. 16.
Okay. So he kind of looks at you and says, now, I find it very hard that in any proper, symposium, they would let you give a talk on a house that does not exist, specifically because it's illegal to speak of them.
Illegal in the monarchies, but I studied in some of the best universities in Pugmire, and we love talking about ancient things that don't exist anymore. It's honestly what I do. It's my life is to talk about things that don't exist anymore because something out there exists, and it's probably important and interesting to somebody, namely me. So I'm gonna go get my book. We'll start like as soon as I get back. Brew another pot of coffee. I'll be right back. And she's like headed to go find books.
Okay.
She doesn't need more coffee, just so you know.
Please
Yes.
don't give her more.
And he just starts to look very nervous, and you see his tail lashing back and forth. And Jasper just goes, now tell me more of this. Why do they want to get rid of all the cats? I mean, who's gonna carry out their assassinations? When one noble wants to bump another noble off, who do they hire to do that? Cats. What are they going to start hiring? Mice? Where do the mice live? The bloody cat quarter.
We don't know yet, but we have an opportunity to learn. But regardless, they're still trying to drive out all the cats.
Who does their smuggling for them? Cats. Who does all the jobs that are too good for them, working in their slums, doing all sorts of seasonal work, doing, they work in the mines, but, the planting and all the really dangerous stuff, testing out the new equipment, testing out their new spells. the cats. Are you really going to get some noble dog to test that out on? No.
So Priscilla comes back down the hallway. You can hear her coming because she's already started as she's walking back. And she's got like 4 books in her arm, but she's got one propped open. She's like, oh, this is really not in order, but I really want to start with the Lost Expedition Seeking House Smilon because this one's just it's interesting. It's really fascinating. So, and she just walks in and she's going.
Why is talking about there we go. Why is talking about them illegal though?
And Almond Beans, whose tail is now lashing from side to side, quickly goes, maybe you should ask your friend there who knows so much about everything.
Priscilla,
I'm
why?
just a stupid cat.
Priscilla, why is it illegal?
Well, it probably has a lot to do with the fact that they were banned from the monarchies first and foremost. Like they were actually driven out. They're not a house, not because they died, but because they were kicked out of the monarchies. And then they've sent a couple expeditions looking for them, and one of them most everybody died in, and another one just completely vanished. So at this point, they probably don't want to talk about them because 1, they don't want to talk about all the horrible evil things they did and inspire anybody else to try to do that, and 2, they don't want anybody else going out trying to find them so that they could, do exactly what they're doing at Pugmire right now, trying to resurrect them.
Right.
Wow, that is
Explorers.
that sounds pretty bad.
Real
Yeah.
bad.
Jeez.
Bagel, you were going to say something, or Butter, a while back. What were you going to say?
What would they do to get kicked out?
Spill the deets.
I can't speak about a house that doesn't exist.
I
But
was
I
asking.
would check your sources because from what I have researched in non-existent houses, they were explorers looking to increase their land, increase their house, and control a larger share of the monarchies, double their size and double their votes in the bloc. But I wouldn't know because they don't exist.
Right.
Right.
But hypothetically.
Right.
Oh, this one's so interesting. This is right on subject. And she lifts up unauthorized and unedited histories of monarchies.
Okay.
I wonder what we're going to find in here. Hey, Snowball, you want to start reading this one aloud? I'm going to go through some of the other ones and find some other really juicy tidbits.
I reach down, grab it, and then float back up.
You read that trash? You bring that trash to me?
Ooh, I've got the lost histories of the houses.
I mean,
hey, Baguette, you want to start reading that one out
I
loud?
mean,
just talk over each other. It's fine.
I look at him and I go, I mean, no offense to my company, but you see who I'm with.
No offense
Yeah.
taken.
Moderate
That's fair.
offense taken.
Slight offense.
Bagel,
Do they
you
work
want-
for you? And Jasper goes, you've got yourselves a bunch of dog followers, huh?
Followers is a very bad term for
Tuck you in,
friends.
carry your heavy goods? Good on you. That's thinking like a cat.
Bagel, how about Lost Expedition Seeking House Smilodon? Give that one another shot. That was one you were supposed to read the first time.
Oh, I don't want to read this.
She's like digging through her books to like find more horrible things they don't want to hear.
And at this point, one of the cats starts to wake up and like you see kicking out from the bedroll. He goes, are we reading? I left school to get away from reading. Why are you talking about books?
Look, we would just like to know what you know, and if there's any way that, I don't know, we came to exchange information. We're sharing this because we thought you would want to know what we know. But if you know something that would help us put this into perspective, we'd appreciate it.
We just want to do what we can to, not let them do this. So
Right.
that's kind of our MO.
We expected if we showed up, you would run this up the ladder and tell the rest of the Meowfia exactly what they're using you guys for.
Yes, all things considered, even though it is a taboo subject, I feel like knowing that taboo is not taboo somewhere else could be good to know.
That Jasper kind of just slams his book down. Says, up the ladder. Like we're just a rung. Snowball, you didn't tell them how things work at all, did you?
I actually did not hear what you said.
He said, Snowball, up the ladder like we're on a bloody rung. You didn't tell them how things work at all with us, do you? Who am I supposed to tell? I'm stationed outside Pugmire in a cave surrounded by badgers.
And I'm just a thief and a kind of crappy assassin.
Wait, you're an assassin?
A very crappy one, if you haven't noticed.
You're doing
I didn't
your
even notice
best.
you were one.
Exactly.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
I'm more for stealing things, but yeah. No, I don't talk about the Meowthia too much because that would be dumb.
It would. Some might say bringing a whole bunch of uninitiated dogs out to the middle of nowhere would be dumb.
You think they're uninitiated? That's cute.
Give me a bluff check.
And that
Can I-
is charisma, so I
Uh-huh.
have advantage.
whoever's closest to me, can I just keep in my voice to whisper, like, what are we initiated in?
I don't know. maybe like
18.
The cave?
Okay. He kind of looks at you and goes, well, looks like in Pugmire, at least the Meowthia is getting a bit broader minded than back home.
Hey, I mean, cats are great, but why not have someone on the inside?
I thought Dot was enough, but apparently we're expanding into shepherds of the false faith, I see.
This does involve the Friends of Man, so
So do you worship him then? And he points at Snowball.
worship Snowball.
Well, everyone knows that you dogs worship the old ones and the old ones worship cats, so I assume that's why you're following him around as some sort of religious zealotry.
It is a religious experience to be around Snowball. And she's just very sincere in her delivery of that.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not even mad. Snowball, on the other hand, is like Snowball gets mad for a quick second, and then no, you might be right there.
It's like, you know what? You give her an opportunity to practice her faith on a regular basis. It's actually quite moving for her. It's like, you know, you make her a good shepherd.
Bagel's got to put out another fire real quick.
He just kind of goes, keep that one around. Looks like she's devoted to you.
And I don't know where I would be without Snowball.
Well, probably not in a cave with a bunch of criminals.
True.
So you delivered your message. What can we do for you? You told us that they want to get rid of all the cats, which seems a damn foolish thing to do. But that's your message, and you survived a fight with a blood curse, which I appreciate, even though you did get rid of, our unofficial guardian. And
You were
you survived.
yelling at it.
Well, you know, you yell at a rooster every morning when it yells too. Just, you know, he liked to yell all day and all night. It got very annoying. But at the same time, it kept the tourists away. You know, used to be a bunch of kids that would go on hikes around here, a bunch of little pups. Kept them away.
I imagine.
Nothing more annoying than a bunch of puppies on a camping trip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Beckett feels a little, defensive towards her brother in that moment. Like, hey, but she's hiding it. Okay.
I think he's bitter. He used to live around here. There used to be some badgers here. We scared them out right quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we ran into them. They said like there were hundreds and thousands of you.
Yeah.
There's like 5 that we can see.
You see 4, actually.
4?
Out of that, Almond Bean starts laughing, goes, "It was a good trick, right?"
So how did you pull that one off?
It was a little bit of magic, a little bit of mirrors, a little bit of badgers being cowardly.
A little bit of magic. I actually don't know any myself. Do you have any books on it?
Goes, well, it's all internal. All you've got to do is find the magic within you. Or, just break something. And he kind of looks over at Priscilla and Baguette and says, they look like they've got plenty of things worth breaking.
As
What
a
now?
matter of fact, I don't. Snowball's broken them all.
What are you saying, Snowball?
Anything that they have on them is currently more useful intact with them.
Oh, it's a sharing god. That's very nice.
Snowball is trying to control his tail from being irritated this whole time.
Same.
Fair.
The shepherd is trying to not really be obvious in her judginess of what's happening right now, but she is.
Priscilla's hands are shaking around her coffee cup, and it's a very good possibility that's just the caffeine.
Bagel's just watching this conversation and has like forgotten he's in the room and is just like,
So, do you want some more eggs? Any more coffee?
I'll have
I guess.
more eggs.
Goes, yeah. And Almond Beans goes and gets you some more eggs.
Nice.
Also-
I'm glad we're making friends.
Yeah. Also, I'm kind of confused. I thought, because we came here to tell you guys about a thing that we thought you might think was that. So we thought that what the Friends of Man are doing was bad, and that you would also think it was bad. And I feel like we've sort of lost track of that. But that's why we're here, is because we think it's bad, and you probably do also. So I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
We're talking about our Lord and Savior Snowball. Weren't you paying attention?
Yeah, that's sort of where I got confused.
And Jasper goes, well, I believe that you certainly believe that that's the case. I just don't really see what the point of it would be. I mean, now dogs and cats don't really get along, but one completely removing the other just seems to be against good business. And when has anyone ever put politics above their own self-interest?
The problem is, this is not the people of Pugmire who want this. It's the people of Houndton who want this. They want all the cats out of Pugmire because they feel wronged by the cats. If things go terribly in Pugmire afterwards, it's really no skin off of their noses because they're down in Houndton, which really gives them the opportunity to come back into Pugmire and then try to make themselves the hero in a cat-free town, which I don't think is going to work out, but you really don't want them to try anyway.
And at that, his ears kind of perk up and he says, so you're saying we need to spread into Houndton? Shake some things up down there.
No, I think you need to stop the Friends of Man.
Yeah.
But But also, I don't know why no one has said this yet, but we're going to go to one of their meetings to try to figure out more information about them. So, like, we're gonna do that. So
Yeah.
we can tell you more later if you still don't believe us, I guess. But we just thought you should know now because we were over here.
Infiltration. Well, that's clever. You weren't just going to the meetings and then coming to feed me false information on their behalf now, were you?
No.
Oh,
That's too smart for us.
he's honestly right. I'm not even gonna argue that.
I do
Hey.
believe that's too smart for a dog.
Baguette's like, really? Whatever.
Yeah, they're telling the truth. We have one other compatriot who is currently off doing recon. And she is she's making sure everything's all the ducks are in a line. Are there ducks in this world?
Yeah, there's ducks. They're
Okay.
just not like awakened.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're making sure we try to not put all of our eggs in one basket. So we're spreading ourselves a little bit, see what we can do.
I thought you hear one of the cats goes, "There's more eggs in the basket." And the almond beans just kind of wraps him with a cooking spoon. So, you want me to tell the higher ups that the plan is to get rid of all the cats. Meanwhile, you're going to pretend to be dogs, which seems fairly simple for most of you. Pretend to be cat-hating dogs, which is probably difficult for the worshipful one there. And
No, he can turn into people. That part's covered.
So you're gonna try and take them down from the inside. And do you want us to do something also from the inside or from the outside? I'm unclear.
Well, I mean,
I mostly get my information from dead drops and notes left in trees. I'm honestly not used to this kind of direct conversation.
I can tell. Inside would be nice, but the Meowfia is funding them.
Well, the Meowfia funds everybody at some point.
We figure if they find out of what they're doing, those funds might run out.
Oh, the Meowfia's got some big pockets, boy.
Intentionally run out, as in stop funding them.
Oh.
You really don't socialize very much, do you?
Well, I've got Monkey Paws, Sandy Root, and Almond Beans here. Those are my mates.
I'm so sorry.
Snowball says to Jasper or to the rest of them?
Snowball says that to Jasper.
And Almond Beans just kind of looks at you and says, "You seem to like your eggs just fine." He goes, "So, if the money stops coming, then they might not be able to do whatever it is that they're doing."
Uh-huh.
Yes, exactly.
But then I'd have to leave the note. Almond Beans, can you write a note for me? Yes, I can leave the note. I can do it. I can leave the note. I always pick up the note, but I can leave the note. Just say, so Snowball and compatriots have reason to believe that the funds are being misappropriated or used for anti-Meowfia. for Pugmire's police force.
I truly think just keeping it short, sweet, and simple. Friends of Man equals Smilodon Resurrection. I think the message gets across there.
Yeah, that should get the attention very quickly.
And Almond Beans gets really agitated when you say that name again. Because you can't just put that name everywhere,
We're in a cave, like in the
I'm-
middle of Pugmire.
I'm not
You're
putting
criminals.
it anywhere. I'm asking for it to be put on one piece of paper.
Jasper goes, all right, fine. I don't even know what that is anyway, really. I mean, your hound dog was all yappity about it, but Friends of Man equals Smiley Dog Resurrection.
Smilodon.
That's what I said.
You said Smiley Dog.
And he shows it to you, and it definitely says Smiley Dog Resurrection.
Aw. That'd be
Can
way
I
nicer.
can I correct him? Like,
Yes.
grab the pen and I'm assuming is this like feather? Like I actually have to
It's a
scratch
big
it out.
quill, yeah.
Yeah, I have to scratch out Smiley Dog and put Smilodon.
He goes, oh, Smilodon.
Smilodon.
Close enough.
No, is there anything else I can do for you? Did you doing anything for me? You killed my guard. You brought me some news. You made me write a letter with a funny word on it. Are we square?
Sounds like it's been a busy day.
Yeah. I go up to who was the one cooking the food?
Almond beans.
Almond Beans. I go up to Almond Beans, and as I reach for whatever Almond Beans has left that's cooked that we haven't taken, as I reach over, I just say, "It's okay. You're the good company. Take it," and I walk away. Well, fly away. I've been flying this whole time.
You've been flying. You've just been like floating in
Yeah.
the air.
A weird flying cat.
Yay, cloak of feathers. But yeah, I'm just gonna say that while passing him.
Okay.
I guess I'll go follow my Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
And Baguette turns to follow Snowball.
So, well, you could stick around here. There's a lot more cats than that one. Could worship a whole cave full of cats.
There are no
That-
other cats like Snowball.
Aw.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
actually gonna roll to see if I heard that. Nope, I did not hear that.
Aw. Bagel thanks Almond Beans for sharing food and then heads out after the group.
Priscilla refills her coffee cup before following the others.
I'd offer
Keep
you
a
guys
sharp
more,
eye and your ears pointed.
I'd offer you more treats, but the rest are from me. I'm just gonna follow the others out.
All right.
So they're gonna know what's happening, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you guys come all the way out here just to drop off a note?
Yeah, it was that, and then look for other caves because they were the Friends of Man are using a lot of caves, so then we were gonna look for all the caves, and then the very first cave we found was in the Malfia, and then Priscilla was like, "Do they know what the Friends of Man are doing?" We were like, "Oh no, that'd be a good idea to tell them, huh?" And then that's when that's when you guys came back. So that's yep.
I don't
Right.
know. I don't know if I would have told them that we're infiltrating.
Yeah, that was probably a really bad idea.
Oh, sorry. I thought it would be helpful because they were like, "You don't have any more information." I'm like, "No, but we're getting it."
Yeah, I just don't know about those guys, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Snowball's actually on the ground walking now.
Deigning to walk
Um,
amongst the commoners.
Yeah.
and yeah, at this, Baguette just has to like smile and just, approach Snowball. I don't worship you, but I hope you know that I do think the world of you.
Aw.
Aw.
There really is
Aw.
no cat like you, Snowball.
Now hug. Team bonding.
Snowball says thank you, immediately followed just by I'm sorry for all of that.
It's okay. See?
It's okay. Henry's fine with it. Here, baby.
It's
I specifically walk up to Priscilla.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
For what?
You know what?
Yeah, well, she just kind of gives him a little shove and takes her book back and puts it in her bag and starts walking.
Priscilla, are you also sorry?
Keeps walking.
Work on it.
steps, Bagel. Baby steps. They're getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, guys, this was like one of the first battles I actually kind of felt useful.
Yeah, you were amazing.
Yeah, you did a really good job.
Yeah, you smacked me while I was bleeding.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Oh, Grimly.
Just gonna take some bacon bits and just.
Oh no.
So, where are you headed? Are you headed back to Pugmire? Are you still looking for caves?
How long has it been since we've gotten out here?
Yeah, because we have a meeting to go to.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'd say you've been out here about 2 days.
Okay,
Maybe
so
3.
Honestly, it
Add-
seems like 2 weeks.
We
Yeah.
had 5 days until the next meeting, I want to say it was.
You had 6, I think, when you left.
Yeah.
So you have about 3 to go.
So we could like look for caves for a day and then head back.
There's enough time for a bit of cave hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if there are any more unseen badger things around.
I was gonna ask this when we brought up caves. Have any of you seen The Descent?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
I know
don't
of
worry
it.
about it. Don't worry about it. Never mind.
No,
I
it
would prefer-
involves spelunking.
I prefer not to know of it.
Yeah, just fun times in caves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat reminded me that Grimly's been wearing a crop top this whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And
love it.
Grimly, you also have Speak with Dead, sort of. So you could have spoken
I'm working on
with
that.
that dead badger, maybe.
Well, Grimly doesn't
but
have
he
it
was less
yet.
dead than demonic.
Yeah, and he doesn't have it yet. He's still working on it. He's not a scholarly type like Dearest Baguette or Priscilla, so it's more of a touch and feel thing, casual necromancy.
As we're exiting, that dead body's still there, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that Snowball's,
The
calmed
blood
down from
actually
everything.
seems to be sizzling coming out from underneath it.
Now that Snowball's calmed down, in his right mind, he'd like to search the body.
Okay.
Hey, that
You don't
thing's
have to
not
roll
like.
dice.
Nothing really.
I said you don't have to roll dice. You can just like search it.
Okay, yeah,
So
search it.
there's some chainmail. You already took its weapons.
Mhm.
And it appears to have a bloodied tooth necklace
Ooh.
and a totem made out of sticks, leaves, and feathers.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
I wouldn't take that. I hear the blood's really bad to touch. It's not like infected, right? You can't contract unseen from a bite, right?
There are a lot of schools of thought on this subject and a lot of researches, and she's just going to start going.
Okay, wait, but just give me the one that says no.
Bagel just looks at
And-
Baguette like, can you?
No is a very final answer, and honestly, until there's unequivocal proof, we don't like to
Just
say
gonna
things
take
like
a little
that.
bacon bit and just put it into Priscilla's mouth.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're working on finding that out.
Oh.
And
Okay.
heading cavewards, it's now about midday. There's a cat on my lap. And there's a cool breeze, and you have a bright, sunny path ahead of you. And that's where we will leave off tonight.
Yay!
So,
Oh man.
thank you so much for watching Paws and Claws.
Henry.
I am Jess. I've been in the, oh my goodness, chat as Angry Nerd Girl. You can find me on Twitter at miss_Jess03. Great news. If you liked Wag and the Spirit Wolves and the neat presents that Bagel and Baguette got from their dad, you can buy them all in Morty Corgi's Scroll of Mysteries, which is now going to be available in print on demand. It is the first Onyx Path like community created content thing to get approved for that. So we're very excited about it. So not only can you buy it, you can buy it and hold it in your little paws.
Yay.
Definitely need that.
And flip through it in your little claws.
So go check that out. Also, if you want to play as Morty Corgi or have him in your game because you just love him so much and want Bagel and Baguette's dad in your life, he is there as an NPC. He wrote the book. It's his book.
He's so smart.
He's the best. He's so cool.
A lot of us helped him.
Yeah, he's okay.
I helped a little bit. Travis, who played Morty Corgi, helped a little bit. But yeah, check that out. Support our Patreon. I'll put it down in the thing. And yeah, somebody else. Thank you, Gwendy.
I was prepared.
So, Baguette, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hello again. I am Lynn Meyer. I am mostly on Twitter, but I'm also on Instagram and other places. Come and find me, say hello. I stream, I mostly write stuff. And in about 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I'm going to be in Dallas for the Tabletop Network. So if you're going to be in Dallas, come say hi.
Bagel, who are you? What do you do?
I'm Gwendy B all over the internet. You can just Google me, find gwendybee.com. It's got all the links, or just find me on Twitter. That's where I'm most active. I draw pictures in exchange for money, so find me if you like pictures and or have money. And I am on this stream and on Jess's personal channel, the Angry Nerd Girl in chat. I'm on her Three Flings game on Fridays. So
Friday nights, 8
yeah.
p.m.
So if Bagel is too nice for you, check that one out because on that one I'm just mean all the time.
You're not just mean, you're just teeth all the time.
I'm teeth and anger, and I've broken an NPC's arm by accident with my first roll of the game. So that's like just setting the precedent for how that character is.
Yeah, we're playing through all of the Uncaged adventures one by one. So
cool.
That's
in a party of just tieflings.
Yeah.
That's
and,
it.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say also, Wendy for Art does a thing for our Patreon. If you give a certain amount of money, you can get art by Gwendy. She's super talented. So if you want to commission her and show us all some love, you can do that. Or you can just straight up commission her because she's really freaking talented. Priscilla, who are you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Ashley May. Ashley May Writes on Twitter. I write a lot of different things. I don't have any new products out at the moment, but I'm working on a ton of stuff. Fates of the Forgotten Realms 2 is going to be coming out. And if you haven't seen the trailer floating around on Twitter, it's gorgeous. I'm also going to be writing the prose of Amarun in the Amarun's Almanac series that's going to be coming out soon. That's going to be a lot of volumes talking about different biomes all over the Forgotten Realms, and it's wickedly cool. So follow me on Twitter and see all the cool stuff that I've got coming down the pipeline later this year and start the next year.
Snowball, who are you? What do you do?
I am Alan Engelson. I just play games for fun, and I help playtest any scenarios that Jess really needs help playtesting, balancing, and all that.
And Grimly, who are you? What do you do in your crop top?
It's breezy. I am Alan Johnson at Narwhal on Twitter. I do writing, I do voice work, and I own this very fat cat. Ooh.
Oh.
He's
Oh my
decided it's time to be
goodness.
cute.
What a baby.
Get
He's
it
just a-
over.
He's just a baby.
Oh.
Just a baby. Anyway, that's who I am.
Oh, thank you so
Oh.
I was
Bye,
waiting for it.
baby.
Yep.
I was waiting for it.
She's like, he's gonna do a crime.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We love you so
No, sir.
much. Stay tuned because Uncanny Valley Hunter the Vigil Cancer Cell is coming up next, and they're always wonderful. So thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.